It's the new movement, DJ Drewski. I'm here. Cane5Two pulled up.
Yo.
Shot Rack in here. The new record, All I Know. The video actually is dropping like right now as we do this interview.
We got about 10 minutes left on it.
10 minutes before the new video drops. Do you still get excited for premieres of videos? Or is it like you still get the butterflies? Or at this point, you're like, it don't matter, let's go.
Yeah, man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'll be in my own anticipation, even though I'll be having it before everybody else. I still be too excited before it even drop. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Do you think about the comments? Are you that type of artist, like, damn, how people gonna react to it? What people gonna say? Do you run the YouTube and check the comments? Or?
Yeah, I do that on the daily.
Okay, he ain't. See, I'm glad you keeping it honest, because a lot of artists been, well, I don't care about that.
I do it just because it's like that criticism from the outside. It help you build your own little. It help you build your own little, you know, your own anticipation. Like I said, because when you want to know what somebody don't like and like about your music you doing, it's gonna make you shape it up for them, because you want them to listen to you. You feel me? So. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be in them comments.
For you, it's like research.
That.
It's like, all right, let me see what they jacking, what they not jacking, and then I could go ahead and switch it up.
Definitely, man. That's why I try to do a lot of different, music categories. I try to stay versatile. So, and I release stuff in projects, so I let people see he could drop more than one thing, or he could do. He got some slow beats. He got club turners. He got the car drive music. It's different. We got different categories of music up there in the rack, so it's a little different, but. Now, I'll definitely be reading them comments. I support all my followers and all my fans, too.
Kane said he got whatever you need. He got that work. However you feeling, he gonna put you in, put those emotions in the bag. The new record, All I Know, is out, dropping in about 5 minutes. But you said one of your first records was Gang Affairs. That you actually was like, you know what, I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna let people know what I'm doing. And what made you say, I'm gonna take this serious?
I ain't gonna lie, my brother. Shout out Hard Body Rose, man, and shout out Sino for the Gang Affairs song. I ain't gonna lie though, my brother, I was watching them do music, and I used to be in the crib with him. We used to be freestyling all the time. He used to be free. I call him Freestyle God. He used to be freestyle. I'm like, man, I ain't even gonna lie. These niggas just tweaking. I want to do what they doing. But I always had a little sense of music in me. I love music. Music like that's my comfort zone.
Right.
So I knew I had it in me. I know I got passion for it. So I'm like, I gotta take it serious. But with that, I had to help with my brother and with Sino. They helped me push it, because Sino got on the song. He like, man, we finna drop. And originally, everybody supposed to get on it, but we like, man, we just gonna do it.
And then that you did it.
Yeah, I did. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do it different. I ain't just gonna put it on no SoundCloud. I want the air. Well, I started my little research. I upload through DistroKey. I'm pretty sure everybody know what that is.
Yeah, of course.
But I upload through that. I wanted the air well, and I'm like, I need a visual before I even drop the audio everywhere. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead and, get the play together. I'm like, let me see my first. But for that to be my first video, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I was excited as hell with me being, this was 2 years ago compared to me now. Back then, I know with the music I used to do, it was a little boo-boo. To me, I'm personally saying it was a little boo-boo. And that was something different for me. So I'm like, you actually just went crazy. People might like this. And to my expectations, then surprisingly, I ain't gonna lie, people liked it. My sound went up. It went up on SoundCloud because I posted it on there. My video got like 20K streams. SoundCloud got like over almost 200K. So I'm like, I was surprised.
So I'm doing something right.
Yeah, that's what made me want to keep doing. I'm like, I'm finna keep doing this music. I'm gonna keep pursuing it, I'm gonna stay consistent. But that was my problem in the beginning. I couldn't stay consistent because my head it wasn't really in it. My head, you know how you got one foot in, one foot out. I was confused a little bit. I'm like, is this something I really want to do? But with the help of everybody around you, everybody guidance, I'm like, I just need to push myself to 100%. Because I know if there's something, like I said, it's passion to me, I know I could do something with it for real.
Now, with the nickname, the Hook God, who gave you that?
I gave myself that. I come up with hooks so easy, I don't know why. Hooks come to my head, I hear a beat, I'll be tweaking, we getting high or something, I'll just be tweaking. Hooks come to me before my verses come to me. That Hook God, I call my brother the Freestyle God. I'm Hook God.
Because the hooks on these records, they super strong, right? So you're not even writing them. You freestyling them off the top.
No. See, that's one thing. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit and say I'm a freestyler. I mean, writing is freestyling because you ain't having it on your notepad before you thought about it, to be honest. But I'm a writer. I feel like I can express myself more, and I feel like I sound more more professional when instead of freestyle. You know, some freestylers just they say what come off their head for
Of
real,
course.
whether it makes sense or not. But I feel like I want people to understand me. I don't want to be just a one hit wonder and people just be looking at me like, damn, this nigga ain't know what he talking about. So I feel like writing just make me feel, you know, a little bit more engaged with what I'm doing. Because I'm just taking my time out to do it. And that's how I feel like I put my best in each track because I know I write my tracks. And to all the people who write their tracks, I think ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Don't let all these freestylers tell y'all, man, hey, writing tracks bogus. Nah, man. Do y'all thing, Joe.
Do people ever reach out to you like, yo, Cane, can you write something for me? Like,
No.
yo, I need a hook. Can you write something for me?
No, I ain't never had nothing like that. I ain't gonna
Not
lie
yet.
to you.
Not yet.
I ain't go. Actually, my manager be playing with me, be telling me write a hook for. He go get on one of my songs with me. So.
Yeah, we got to try. We could do that though. We could do for fun. But I'm sure at a certain point, because I'm listening to your music, I said, oh, he talking some shit on these records. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't sound like a new artist that only been doing it for 2 years. It sounds like you've been doing this for a minute. Who was inspiring you? Who were you listening to besides your brother and like the family? Who were you listening to? A young man in Chicago growing up.
I ain't gonna lie. I grew up listening to Schmert, Herb, Sosa, of course. That's my favorite artist.
Right.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. He inspired me like a motherfucker. I had to give it to Future and Youngboy.
If I asked you, yo, you only could pick 2 artists to do a feature with, out of all the ones you mentioned, who's the first 2 out of all the ones you just said?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm going with Dirk and Herb.
Dirk and Herb.
Dirk and Herb, just cause this is like Herb give you that different feeling. I ain't gonna lie, he give you that different music. He I don't know, but Schmert, I don't know. I know you heard Riots. I feel like I can fit in on Riots.
Now you in New York right now. When you visit New York, what are some of the things you do? Are you the type of artist to say, oh, I'm gonna stay in a hotel, go do my job, go back to the hotel? Do you like to be outside? Do you go do different things?
Yeah, we out. We outside.
He outside.
Bing bong, fuck your life.
Shout out to my guy Nems. That's my guy. But so I want to know your take, because a lot of times when we talk about New York drill, people say, well, they got it from Chicago, right? And we can all agree. But
I just say,
as a Chicago artist, what is your feeling about the whole New York drill scene?
Look, I just seen some. I was just watching this little YouTube video about a New Yorker from up here. I agree with him. I feel like New York music came from. I ain't gonna say they music. These new songs and all these new beats and everything. I feel like they came from Chicago because we started the drill movement, but they evolved it in their own way with all this dancing in the New York and they got going on in it. It's outbeating Chicago. Chicago ain't doing nothing like that. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna give it to them. They got a little bit of the drill rap from them. But everybody gets something from everywhere, though. Just like you see a lot of Chicago niggas go to Atlanta because Atlanta got a wave right now. That's where everybody want to be at, either Atlanta or New York. And then right now, everybody evolving their own ways, though, shit. New York got that dancing where they be on there foot stepping in.
They woo walking, they twirling, they going crazy.
I swear, man. Hey.
Now, shout out to New York, shout out to Atlanta, but you shot a video in L.A., which looked like a whole lot of fun.
Man,
what was the vibe like being in the West and like in the West Coast and doing all that?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to live there. I love LA.
Look, he's trying to get up out of here.
I love LA. LA give you like that Grand Theft Auto Vice City vibe. It's like you just riding down, you know. I know that's Miami, but it's the opposite. You know, you just riding down, listen to your music. I don't know, and I like the views from the hills. I rode the scooters all through the hills for all night. The whole night, I rode almost all the way to the Hollywood sign. Scooters going about 5 miles per hour. It's about to go back in the drop zone. But I ain't gonna lie, LA, I love LA. It's beautiful, and the weed great out there. And the people just, it's not, I ain't gonna lie, it's be busy, but it's beautiful. It's a lot to see out there too, and it's a lot to do.
So when you get your $1 million record deal, we can expect you to get your crib up in the hills.
For sure.
He said he's out.
For sure.
Cane is out. Speaking of out, the new video, All I Know, Prolific 2, the album is out. How many records is on that album?
I dropped 10. On the first one I dropped, it was 9 on there I had. But I'm like, I'm going to do 10. Because look, originally Prolific 2 was supposed to be my deluxe version of Prolific 1.
Got it.
But due to circumstances, I had to push it back a year. And I'm like, I ain't going to drop, because I dropped Prolific one, I think in like November. I'm like, I'm gonna push it back. I'm gonna do New Year's Eve. I'm like a week before my birthday. I'm like, it's gonna be perfect. I end up dropping Prolific 2 on New Year's Eve, 2021.
So that's out now.
Yeah, it's out everywhere now. You can go find it everywhere. Prolific 2, Cane5Two, man.
Tell them your IG.
Oh, it's Cane5Two.
But the number 5.
Yeah, the number 5, TWO.
TWO. You said one of your favorite songs off of that is Keep It Low.
Man.
Speak on it, because that was one I said, yo, that's more like the calm vibe. You're not super aggressive on it. It's not really like, but it feels good.
Yeah, I call it my club ass shaking song. Cause when I do the visual to it, I know I'm gonna be in the club and it's gonna be a million butt cheeks.
Going crazy.
I swear.
But in your video, the one you shot in Cali, that looked like we gonna keep it moving?
Yeah, we gonna keep
We
it
gonna
moving.
keep it moving. Prolific 2 out now. Cause listen, when you start dropping videos and doing, it starts getting hot. I'm just trying to figure out how Cane be moving now. Like, you know, you dropping new videos. You posting you in New York City. Listen, what's next, Cane? What can we expect next? Cause now you got the music out, videos dropping. You said you got a video that you shot, right? It's finished.
Yeah, it's out. I got facts. It's off Prolific 1. I know all my fans I've been building y'all anticipation for
They waiting
since
on
February of last year. They've been waiting on it a full year.
So what's the holdup? What's holding us up?
Me. I'm about to
Just
drop
you.
it though. I got y'all.
The video's done.
It's done. It's been done. It's been completed since I say about November. And not even that. He had it before then, but I lost phones and we lost contact a little bit, so I couldn't get up with that same cameraman. He had DM me off a new IG he had. He like, I got the video back. I'm like, all right, send it to me. He sent me a private link and everything. I'm like, yeah, that's it. I ain't gonna lie, that's it right there.
All right, so just so they know, it wasn't really you just holding on to it. It was a little situation. It wasn't like you was just holding it.
Yeah. It was a situation that was holding it, not me.
Tweak some things.
Yeah, I had, I couldn't release because I ain't have it. He ain't send it to me. He had not sent me the private link or nothing. So I'm like, all right. I ended up getting it back. I'm like, I should drop it right now. I dropped the snippet on IG. Everybody was going crazy. Like, when this drop? I'm like, man. I was thinking about dropping it right now. I'm like, I ain't even gonna drop it yet. I'm like, I gotta promote it the right way. I gotta, have it lined up the right way.
But it's coming.
Yeah,
so
it's coming.
if you was wondering, it's on its way. Cane in the building, 5'2". For people that just getting to know you, right? Cane5'2". Break down what 5'2" is.
All right, so for everybody that don't know, like in Iraq, a lot of the wind, like y'all got y'all little hood names. We go by, little area, not area codes, but street. So we out the 5200 block of Laramie and Adams. So we go by 5200 LA gang. So that's exactly what it is. That's just all it is.
Right.
But we converted that to positive things. We all do music, so we got shout out DP5'2", shout out A-Sal, shout out Drizzy5'2", man, shout out Bemo5'2". We got our own little 5200 entertainment going on right now. We turned to 5'2", that's where we from. That's what we grew up around, playing around in that area.
Are we gonna get a 5'2" like collaboration project?
Go get that 52 cipher right now, man.
It's out now.
It's out now. Prolific 2, the mixtape, man.
Prolific 2, out now. Who's on it? What features are on it?
I got DP5'2" on there, A-Sab on there.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it right. That's it so far. But between all us, we got a lot of songs because they got some songs and I ain't even on there. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But hey, we gotta drop. We're gonna get that 5200. We're gonna get the Laramie and Adams album coming soon or something.
Listen, the gang is working, man. The gang is working. Go run it all up. Go show love. Go show support. Outside of the music, I see you got a couple tats. Do you remember what your first tattoo was?
My first tattoo was on my stomach. I had got 52.
Look, right? Great segue into it. 52. And then I see the Superman Batman collab right there.
Yeah.
What's the story behind that?
My homie named Santana, he passed away, but we call him Batman. So it's the S is for Santana.
Right.
Outline Batman. It's both 2 in 1. You get the 2 in 1 special.
Boom. Right there. One more. I see this one. I'm just talking about the ones I see.
I got, I got a half a sleeve. I got his name twice. Well, I got his name right here. And I got Ruger on my hand. That's my other one of the other homies. He passed away too at a younger age. But this was my second tattoo I actually got on my hand. I got his name with a flaming money bag. And then my third one was my face. I got loyalty with a broke heart. Then I end up getting this. Oh yeah, I got this half a sleeve. I got Santana and some clouds with some stars right here. And I end up getting this last. This last thing I just got. I'm planning on finishing everything though. I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to. I got scammed, you know, a couple times. You know, these tattoo artists be finessing, man. Got scammed a couple times, but
scam like you paid and never got the tattoo.
I paid a deposit and they blocked me.
Damn. They just dip off with it.
That's that Chicago shit, man.
Yeah. But R.I.P. to the homies, because I made a statement earlier this week, right? And I said, as far as like in New York, I'm talking about New York, like with the dissing, we losing a lot of artists. And I'm sure you've been through that a lot. You just named 2 that you got tatted on your body. In your music, even though you're talking your experiences and you're talking things that people can relate to, what is your whole take on that? Because you've seen a lot of people die. Every day we hear people die, especially in Chicago, New York. They've been going crazy. How do you, as an artist, avoid getting caught up in all that?
I man my business. I do what I do. I make music. I stay in my lane. I stay consistent. I grew out of that mindset of what's going on in the world right now, because there's bigger things that's not gonna last forever. You gonna get older, have your kids, you ain't gonna want your kids to be around that. So it's better to even understand what's going on at a young age, because all these people having kids at a young age, and they kids dying, they dying young, leaving their kids stranded. It's a lot going on in the world, so you gotta be aware of your surroundings and what's going on in the world for you to actually understand it. You can't just walk while you know they call people walking zombies. You know, people be walking around and don't got a purpose in life, or you gotta find your purpose. So once you find your purpose, you gonna know what you want to do with your life, and at that point, you gonna be like, I don't want to do the old me. I don't want to be the old me no more. Because once you find something you actually dedicated to, that's what you dedicated to. That's your passion. That's
you got something to live for.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. You got something to live for. And a lot of people, at least from my city, they don't got. At least they say they don't have nothing to live for, but it's a lot to live for. You can live for yourself. You could be living for other people. You could be living for relatives, fallen relatives, anything. You feel me? It's all on you and how your mind interpret that. So
it's all on you.
Yeah, it's all on you in the end. You gotta want to be different. You gotta want to stop what's going on in your community, in your area.
Right.
And I be saying every day, I'm like, I love my city. I love to say I'm from Chicago. And it's like people around me be like, I don't love to say I'm from Chicago, but it's like everybody rep their city proudly, and I'm like, I'm from the rack, I'm from Chicago, but I see what people talking about now. It get worse and worse by the day.
And
kids
it's crazy.
dying, you can't. The summers ain't
babies
even the same.
Dying, and when we say babies, 18-year-old is a baby.
Really, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fresh out of high school. That's still a baby.
So listen, we gonna end it like that, cause like he said, find your purpose. He found his music. It's out now. All I know, the video, go run it up. Prolific
it's out
2.
now, man.
One more time, tell them the Instagram how they can follow you.
It's Cane5Two, CANE, 5 TWO.
Cane5Two in the building. Shot Rack, we appreciate you stopping by. You're always welcome. Anytime you're in New York City. We outside. Sure. Can we get one more bing bong again since we in New York?
Bing bong, fuck your life, bitch.
We out. The movement. Peace.